Hey guys. Hey. Hello. Hi. Hey. Hi. How's it going? I think you guys know kind of what I'm gonna do here, but if you don't know, I will explain. Like a couple months ago, I was tagged in something on Twitter by someone named Electrix. Now, ironically enough, this guy is also the guy that made my Twitter banner. He tags me on Twitter with a tier list of every extreme demon I've beaten, and I said on that day that I would do it soon. I would do it on stream soon. It's been 3 months, so I did not stick to my word on that. I decided I'll do it today because playing GD on my laptop sucks, and I still need content, so it's perfect. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Why not just do it now? I have time. It's a better soon than a certain Robert soon. I wonder who that might be about. Now, some of these may not be extreme in game anymore, but I'm just doing what's in this tier list. Here's how we're gonna do this. Occasionally, I'll go back to the video to like see certain things, but I will not be taking my enjoyment ratings into account. I might mention them when I put them in the tiers, but those will not influence the placements that each level will get. All right, let's do it. They're all in alphabetical order, as you see, literally all 141, and we're gonna go right in alphabetical order. Now, most of these I haven't played in forever. My opinions now may be a little different from what I had before. Let's start, shall we? One last thing. Should I move my face cam? All right, let's actually get started now. All right, first level, 80X. I think I hated this one. I think I hated this one when I first played it. I don't remember too much because I beat it in like an hour, but this one's not very good. It's like 80's not great. This one's even worse. This one's gonna go in D tier. I could talk about these levels for like 5 minutes each or just 10 seconds each, depends. A Bizarre Phantasm. I do think this is the best of the 3 Team N2 levels, so I actually really enjoy this level. I'm gonna put it A. I like ABP. Oh boy. You see, I don't know what to think about this level, because if anyone remembers, I beat this at 4 a.m. I started playing this level at like 2 in the morning, played it for 2 hours, beat it at 4 in the morning. I don't know what to think of this level. I really don't. So I'm just gonna put it in one of the middle tiers. I'll put it in C. I didn't hate it, but it wasn't that great. Accu, oh boy. Twitter's not gonna be happy about this one. Oh boy. Okay, here's the thing about Accu. The ending is so garbage, and that is the only reason I'm putting it in S. I would put Accu in double S. I love this level to death. I love it, but the beginning and the end just bring it down. Like the drop parts, the faster parts are so fun. Like I would make an X tier and put it above double S if it weren't for the beginning and the end. All right, Aftermath. This level sucks ass. Allegiance! This level's like slightly above average. I feel like this is like, if you want me to give you an extreme demon that's like barely above average, it would be this one, which is why I'm gonna put it in B, just straight up. Alter Descent. Some of these levels I just remember nothing about. I beat this in a day. I'm gonna put this in B, actually. I didn't like it as much as Artificial, but I still liked it a decent amount. Oh boy. Annihilation Nation. Now, fun fact about this one. This is the only level that I've ever beaten so quick to the point that people accuse me of attempt lying. It was 400 attempts I beat this in, and it was about an hour. Just because this level is like the me level of all time. It's wave spam and ship. That's it. And that's what I'm good at. The only level I've ever beaten where people accuse me of attempt lying. I actually didn't hate this level. I'm gonna put it in B. I liked it. Oh boy. This is the biggest A tier ever. It's better than ABP. Anoxism is straight up A. This was also beaten in the time that like I was fluking like everything I played. Like if anyone was around in like late 2019 or something, this was around the time where I fluked like everything I played or something. The thing about, yeah, someone just mentioned the chat, Micro GD, thank you for mentioning that. The thing about Anoxism is that I hated it at first and then really liked it, and it was the exact opposite with Paroxysm. I liked it at first and then hated it, which is a really weird coincidence, but you know. Oh boy. Arctic Arena. E. Straight up E. Straight up E. I hate this level so much. This is on the brink of F, but I don't think it's F. Yeah, and then the next one's even worse. Arctic Lights. This one's F. This is the first F tier level. I hate this level so much. You know where else? Hyperparacosm's gonna go here as well. Later in the video. That's gonna go. Yeah, this level sucks ass. I hate this level. All right, Artifice. Oh, this is so weird. Because here's the thing. For Artifice, I was on the SS train, but looking back on the level, there are just so many stupid things about it that I feel like I can't put it in double S. There are just a couple of really dumb things about it, which, to be fair, there are a lot of levels like that. I'm gonna put Artifice in double S. I feel like it'd just be unfair to take it out of double S just because there are a few dumb things about it, but that's the case with like every level. But I'm putting Artifice in double S. I absolutely adore that level so much. Next level, Artificial. This was the first level that I beat that I was like, oh wow, I'm actually like kind of decent at this game. I'm putting this in S, but it's like low S, high A. All right, Artificial Dream. I remember actual jack about this level though. I honestly am just gonna slap it in A tier because I just don't know. Oh boy, Artificial. official ideology. This one's a sort of recent one. This is like mid-2020. This is the second best of the T-Bin 2 levels. This one's B. Sorry. It's such an odd, it's too odd of a level. All right, oh boy. Completely unrelated to the level. This thumbnail looks like shit. This is back when I just added like saturation to levels that were like unseen. Like, look at this thumbnail. It's so bad. I think this is A tier. I like, this level's fun as shit though. I like this mode. It was really satisfying. Astral Divinity. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. To those of you saying anything above D, I'm sorry for whatever you've played in this game to think that Astral Divinity is like B tier. This level is F. It's awful. It was a garbage experience. Genuinely a horrible experience. One of the worst I've ever gone through. Sorry, Nob, but I died at 98 twice. I don't think I like this level. Thanatos. This is the most average level ever created. I'm putting it in C tier. I had a not great experience with it. I actually forgot this level existed. I forgot this level was a thing. At Marble's fun, but it's so, if I remember it being so weirdly inconsistent that I almost want to put it in a lower tier. I'm gonna put it in B. I think that's fair. Now, this level is my jam. Not many people remember this level, actually. Audio Expulsion. This level is insane. I loved this level. This is S tier, straight up. I love this level. Yeah, but however, this is a bit of a different story. I didn't hate this level. I didn't like it a lot, but I didn't hate it. This is high C tier. This level's average. Now, this is where my thumbnail making was totally on point, guys. You see? Yeah, totally on point with the thumbnail making. Look at this. This is literally just easier, worse Sonic Wave. B tier. I don't know what else to describe it as. Aurora. I kind of forgot this level was a thing. I remember nothing about this level. All I remember is that I liked it back then, but I don't know anything about it now. This is just one of those cases where I'm gonna go to the video and I am gonna rank it solely based on the enjoyment rating that I gave it. Aurora Technical Geometry Dash. There you go. 74, high B tier. That was back when I was doing like 65% as average because I was a dumbass back then, but I'm putting it B tier. I think that's fair. All right, I want to hear chat opinions on this one. Awakening Horus. Yeah, chat is actually sort of split. I'm putting this level in D tier. I don't like it. I really don't. Belinga Vortex. My opinion on this is going to be way different from the prequel to it that is coming up very shortly. I like this level. S tier, straight up. I loved it. I don't really have to elaborate. Belinga Vortex is great. One of my favorite way levels. Bangag. Now, this one is so weird. I don't know where to rank it because I beat it with 3 other people. It wasn't a solo thing. I'll go based on collective enjoyment, actually. 81 was mine. 79 was Nepesta's. 95 and 75 was Gizbro's. But yeah, look at Nepesta back then. That's great. Look at this face cam. It looks amazing. I think we're gonna put this in A, just because it's Bang Gang. Why the hell not? All right. Now here we are, Bausha Vortex D. Now, funny thing about this level is that in my video back in 2018, I had a bad transition counter in the bottom right corner. Now, some of those were just me being bad, but some of those were just genuinely awful. But I did not like it. I did not enjoy it at all. Now, B times 20, oh boy. This has got to be the dumbest timing in any Extreme Demon I've ever played. Like, what is, like, it's such a F. All right, Belloc, S. I don't have to elaborate on that one either. I love it. Belloc is like the top of S tier. All right, Black Blizzard. I went into this, okay, fun fact about this level. Let me tell you a little story about this level. So back in, I don't remember what year I beat this in. It was like 2019, mid-2019 sometime. There were a couple of levels that I was really scared of even trying. Black Blizzard was one of them. Yeah, Erebus was another, but that's going off topic. Black Blizzard was like at the top of the list, essentially, of like levels that I was terrified to try out, solely because of the duel in the beginning. So I asked the Pesta one day, I was like, hey, pick a random Extreme Demon and I will beat it. And he goes, Black Blizzard. And I'm like, shit. So I tried it. It took me forever to learn, but I came out actually really enjoying this level. This level is like high A tier. I loved Black Blizzard. Honestly, this would be high S if it weren't for the first cube. The first cube ruins it so much. All right, Blade of Justice. This level's like pretty good, actually. I think it's B tier, like high B tier. All right, Bloodbath. This is the best level of the trilogy by fucking far. I'm gonna piss so many people off with this placement. You guys are not ready for this. Some people are going to be pissed by this placement. I don't hate this level. A tier. I don't hate it. I really like it. I just pissed like so many people off. I like Bloodbath. I don't hate it. Hate me even more for what I'm about to say. Etzer's part of Bloodbath is one of the best parts in any hell-themed Extreme Demon I've ever played. Ever. Go ahead. Go ahead and unfollow me. Now, Bloodlust. Anyone have any thoughts on this one? It's not bad. Do not say shit if you haven't played this level. Okay, the issue with this level is that the extension carries the hell out of it, but everything before sucks, so be it. It's high B tier. It's like slightly worse than Bloodbath. Okay, Breakout Redux. Oh boy. Yeah, fun fact about this level. When Nepesta did his tier list and saw that I liked this level when I first played it, I genuinely got hate comments on my Breakout Redux video that was uploaded like a year prior from people that watched that video. It was funny. I didn't care because I knew people would cool off. But it was funny. It was funny. But this level's like low B tier. It's average, I think. It's not horrible. I think it's average. It's like low B tier, high C tier, somewhere around there. But Breakout, I actually forgot. I verified an update to it that not many people liked. Honestly, I thought personally the update made it slightly better. At least it made the first ship not absolute garbage. This is better than Breakout Redux. I'm putting this like B tier, but it's like high B tier. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. But this is genuinely what I think. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. The ending's kind of stupid, but everything before the ending, awesome. Except for the dual wave, I guess. Yeah, I put 81 to 100 because you know the story about this level is that the last stream I did of the level, literally half of the chat was people telling me that Sunix was getting far on it because we were racing to be the next one to beat it. I won the race. Fun fact, I won that race. There you go. I won that race. So to all those people that would not shut up, get absolutely bam! I probably have to say this or else people will be very mad. I don't actually care. It's not a stab at Sunix before y'all freaking kill me on Twitter. Who remembers this level? Like, I want to know. Who remembers Cadrega City? This level's good. I just forgot about it. Honestly, this is S tier. Straight up. That might be an unpopular opinion, but I like this level. Carnage mode. This is somehow the only level, one of the only levels Nepesta ever got lucky on. You got lucky on Carnage mode.
I got lucky on Carnage mode.
I don't know how, but this level sucks. Sorry, I hate it. It's so boring. Cataclysm. This one's not as bad as Aftermath, but not as good as Bloodbath. So I'll put it dead center of the two. Catalyze. Now, Catalyze and Zafkiel are like almost perfectly equal in quality. Or I think Catalyze is slightly better, but we'll get to Zafkiel at the very end. This level's S tier. I liked it. I don't know why everyone hates Catalyze. Also, yeah, this is one of the best thumbnails on my channel. Cybernetic. Oh boy. People didn't like this level very much. I did a pretty shitty job at balancing. That's just because everything that I found easy, everyone found hard and vice versa. That was literally the reason why it was so badly balanced to people. I liked it. High A. Like top of A almost. I like Cybernetic. I like verifying it. This is one of the best experiences I've had verifying a level. Anyway, Cyclone. Oh boy. B tier. It's buggy, but it's fun. I don't care what I said back then. I think I gave it like a really high enjoyment rating when I beat it, but it's a really buggy level, but it's really fun. Deception Dive. That might be one of the worst thumbnails I've ever made. What in the world? Thumbnail alone gives it F. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna lose like 1,000 followers from what I'm about to do. Guess what? I like Deception Dive. I like it. It's a good level. I am 1 in a million. Now, Delta Interface, I think we can all agree on where this should place. No, not A. No, D tier. Straight up. It's solid D tier. What's bad about it? It's boring as shit. That's it. That's literally it. It's so boring. Oh, okay, Demonic Cat. Oh, boy. If this video gets a comment from Golden with the timestamp of me placing this level, can the first person to reply to it please ratio the comment? This is like bottom E tier. Like the lowest of E tier. Devil Vortex. There's so many levels. I'm just gonna lose so many followers. It's not bad. It is very overhated. It's not a bad level. The literal only like atrocious thing about it is the fucking frame perfect click in the wave, which isn't even frame perfect on like 240 hertz. Everything else is either like average or like really fun. Putting this in B tier. Fuck you guys. A lot of people hate this level, I've noticed. You see, I put it in A tier, but the thing is I beat it so long ago that I almost hate it more now. Like when I watch it more and I try to play it more, I genuinely don't like it as much as I used to. I really loved this level back when I played it. I loved it even more than Artificial, which would put it in S, but I don't. Artificial's just so much better. This is my list. This is my list. Screw off. Diligence. Oh yeah, so the three Ocular Miracle levels. Real quick, because we're at Diligence, I will say Ocular Miracle would go in S tier. High S tier. But now, because the levels are separate, I can rank them. This is the best one of the three. S tier. High S tier. Diligence is the best one out of the three, by far. Distraught. This one's a mixed bag, because the first cube is so hard, but it's still so fun. It's like borderline double S and S. Oh, Dolos, the most average level to ever exist in the history of the video game. I'm gonna turn the music off real quick. It's literally just for 8 million years. Down base. This level sucks, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. I see primarily E, so we're putting it in E. All right, Envy. Oh boy, S. S. I'm not capping. I know people really hate Envy, but Sorry. Guys, you remember the period of time where everyone loved Epsilon, and then as soon as Nepesta plated, everyone hated it? Remember that period of time? Anyway, this level's S. Erebus. I don't know. It's average. B. I think most of us can agree that Erebus is like B. All right, next level. This is the easiest SS in my entire life. Ethereal Artifice is the actual, like, one of the easiest double S's ever. It's literally top 3 extreme beams for me. Fabricated Thoughts, the slowest. It's not even the slowest level ever, but it feels so slow. This level suffers from the same thing as Duelos, where you click like twice. C. FRX. I love doing an evil laugh whenever I am about to place a level that I know people will heavily disagree with. This level is straight up A tier. I'm sorry, it's really not bad. Faith. It's a part of Ocular Miracle, so I'm obliged to put it A or above. A. Sure, I'll put an A. Freedom 08. You guys already know where I'm putting this. You guys already know. I don't have to talk about it. It's like triple S. It's still my favorite extreme in the game. Now for Furious Flames, however, we're gonna go from double S to F. It sucks. It's a horrible level. I don't know how the update changed it, but I beat it before the update, so it's F. Sorry. Oh boy. All right. Gamma. S. No, A. Sorry. I can't put it that high. It's like high A. Generic Wave. This is this is the most hilarious downgrade to from a level I've ever seen in the history of the game. It's hilariously bad, but I think that was intentional. It doesn't change the fact that it sucks. D tier. All right, Glide. This is like top of S. Why do you guys think why do you guys think Glide is bad? You also gotta realize my skill set. Glide is like 85% my skill set. So of course I'm gonna like it. Why does the text like go off the thumbnail? Did I do that? Glowy is the most boring level except Carnage mode. E. Straight up E. It's just bad. Sorry, it's just really, really not good. Heatwave. I don't really know what the community consensus on this level is because I honestly don't see anyone talk about this level ever. I never have, never will. Heatwave is B tier. It's pretty fun, but it's kind of stupid. Hyper Paracosm. Oh boy. I fluked this level and I still fucking hate it. F. All right, Hypersonic. I almost want to put this in double S for nostalgia reasons. I know people really hate this level, but I don't. I beat this on my goddamn phone and I liked it, okay? S tier. I beat it on my goddamn freaking phone and I liked it. Ice Carbon Diablo X. Good. That is all I will give it. It's like mid B tier. It's not that bad. Idols. I remember jack about this level. All I remember is that this level was like really overliked or overrated. I was one of those people that like loved this level, but I don't know. Looking back on it, it just seems like, I don't know. It's like A. I think A is a good spot for it. Incipient, however, oh boy. I know people didn't like this one very much. This level's good, but it's not amazing. A. I liked it when I beat it, and I still like it. I think it's pretty fun. Oh, Infernal Abyss is next. Oh my god, wait. I get to do it. I get to do it. I get to do it. Rightfully so. I got to do it. Oh my god. I actually got to put it in F. I'm so glad this level got nerfed because this level's actually like fun. This level's like actually pretty good. I'm putting it in A. It's actually like a fun level. Also, fun fact, I did like 64 to 100 on the unnerfed version, like just out of nowhere. Acropolis. What a great meme this was. However, the level's not that great, but it's not horrible. I think it's low C tier. Okay, Kinos. I really don't know what to think about this level because it's literally, you love Kinos one day and then you absolutely despise it the next. Also, fun fact about this level, I played it for about 2 weeks after it was verified. Couldn't beat it, came back to it 3 days later, I beat the level. I liked this level. I really didn't hate it. A tier. We get to slam 2 levels in a row! Yes! Killer Zone F. I think we all know why. It's really stupid, but I'm going based on what I experienced. So before the update, Killer Zone is straight up here. I'm about to do Cairo like this while he's in chat too, but there's just no other place I can put this. Like, you know what my experience with Lucid was. You know. Like, I did not like it. I'm sorry. I really just didn't like it all. Thankfully, I played the level for 5 million years on 144 hertz, got 240 hertz, and literally beat it that same day. Also, yeah, this is the only level that I've genuinely broken a piece of technology that I've owned over the level. And I broke my headphones after throwing them on my desk. Thankfully, I had a backup pair and I could just keep playing, but actually, wait, no, that's not true. I broke the light bulb over Ocular Miracle. Oh, yeah, that's true. Mirage. I liked this level when I verified it. I don't like it as much now. I look back on it and I'm like, this level's so average. Low B tier. Yeah, Juniper was supposed to verify it, and then Golden was like, oh, hey, you want to just do it? Because Junie dropped it, and I was like, okay, sure. And I beat it in a day. Junie had beaten Bloodbath at that point, and like, this level's like way easier than that. We wanted Junie to have like a verification. Missing Benetham. It's like either really fun or just absolute dog shit. This level's straight up A. It's fun. It's a good level. All right, Mujige. Oh god. I forgot this level was rated, and it actually counts. I forgot this level was actually rated. Oh man, this level's so funny. I'm putting it in B tier. Song kind of carries it, but if you're just looking at gameplay, it's B tier. All right, Necromancer. Oh boy, I almost forgot that this level like actually actually is like utter shit. Bye. I don't want to talk about the 98% story. That was a time. I was very mad at TGI for it, but at the same time, I felt really bad for TGI that people genuinely just like gave him hate for making that a thing. I didn't like it, but I was very, very upset with the public for making it such a big deal. That made me really, really mad. Niflheim. This one's so old. I don't remember jack about this level. All I remember is that I actually kind of enjoyed it, but nah, I think it's good. Say it's low A. Whoa, Night Party. This level was free. Also A. There's so many levels in these middle 2 tiers, which was kind of expected, but it just looks funny. Oh, Gunslinger Corridor we completely passed because it wasn't in alphabetical. You know, let's just do these 2 right now, just because they're not in order, and we kind of already passed them. Gunslinger Corridor C tier. It wasn't bad, but it was really slow. Next one, let's just do Low Death. This is an S tier level. I don't care what anyone says. Low Death is so fun. It's so good. It's great. Low Death is also might be one of the best April Fool's jokes in the game's history. Just the fact that it was just randomly verified on April Fool's Day. Or it was verified a few days prior, but it was uploaded on April Fool's. That was so good. Novalis. Ooh, everyone liked this level for a while. This level's good. A tier. All right, Omega. Oh boy, did this level get a ton of backlash for being buggy as shit. But here's the thing about Omega. There were so many bugs that people ran into that I just literally never got, ever. Which made me really sad that people were finding all these bugs that I just literally never found. I will put this level in A, top of A. Ouroboros, another one of my verifications. A lot of people seem to say it's like above average a little bit. I agree, but I think it's even better than that. I'm putting it in an S tier. It's like high S. I loved Oro so fucking much. It's one of my favorite levels in the game. Okay, Paroxysm. This is just such a funny ass level. It's the most E tier level ever. All right, Phobos. No. Just straight up no. Just no. It's a garbage level. I don't know how people even think about liking it. I don't even know how. Like, it's just bad. Next one. Oh boy. My first verification ever. D tier. This is my least favorite verification. I hate it. It's not good. I didn't know what I was doing when I verified it. So everything was so unbalanced. It's like the beginning was free and then the end was like impossible. All right, PPF. I had a differing opinion from most people. This level is average, but I will put it in B tier. PP3. This one's slightly better, but it's still B tier. I like PP3 more than PPF, but they're both B tier. Prismatic Haze. Oh man, this level's so great. I love this level. Gizmo's way too good at gameplay. It's the easiest S. Oh, QP. QP, D tier. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's so boring, but it's a wave level, so I have to kind of like it. Okay, here it is. If you ask anyone to associate a level with me as a player, if you don't say Zodiac, you're probably gonna say Ragnarok. It's definitely, I think still to this day, my most memorable achievement. And by memorable, I don't mean best or hardest. It's my most memorable achievement in GD. People probably expect me to put this low, right? People probably expect me to put this pretty low. It's not F, it's not E, it's not D either. I don't think it's C either. Here's the thing. I had a garbage experience with this level. I'm putting it in B. Let me explain, because this is the one I have to explain the most, because everyone probably expected me to put it this like D or E, probably. Here's the thing about Ragnarok. I had a garbage experience with it, with how many kids were telling me to play it all the time, and how unlucky I was getting on it. Here's the thing. They were like 4 parts that I didn't like. Actually, it was 5. It was the entire pre-drop, the very last part, Double Boy's part, and Enlex. Everything else was fine. In fact, some were a blast to play. The first 2 drop parts, oh, they're so fun. They're so good. Everything else sucks. Those 5 parts that I mentioned are garbage. Everything else is fun. Ragnarok is B tier. It's just anchored by the beginning and the end. Yeah, Geiro's part might genuinely be the worst part in Extreme Beam I've ever played. Fun fact, if all of Ragnarok was the difficulty of what Geiro's unnerved part was when I got the level, I'm pretty sure Ragnarok would probably be humanly impossible. That's how horrible it was. I like super nerfed that part, and it's still one of the hardest. Raid Demon. This level's not bad. It's fun. A tier. It gets a bad rep for being at the Rami verification plus a Roy Mosty level, but I didn't hate it. It was just the last ship was like stressful as shit. All right, Red World Rebirth. Not good. D. Straight up D. I didn't like it. No, I don't like it. Retention. This level makes me so happy every time I see it. For whatever reason, it just makes me happy. It's just the easiest S tier of my life. I love retention. Now, this is the 3rd Ocular Miracle part that we have to rank. This is also the worst one of the 3, in my opinion. B. It's also the hardest one. In my opinion, I think that's the hardest one. I don't know why people think it's like the easiest or whatever. No, it's the hardest. Sakupin. This is by far, this is one of my dumbest flukes. I fluked this from like 50. This level still sucks. E tier. I'm glad I fluked it. I didn't have to deal with it. Okay, Shockbreaker. This is actually kind of of weird knowing that this is one of the most recent ones, because this was late 2020, and I haven't beaten many extremes since this. S tier. High S tier. Everyone in it did such a great job at making gameplay except me. I love Shockbreaker. Shock Therapy. It's got an update, didn't it? Did it get an update? I don't care. Either way, I think this is C tier. High C tier. It's like really average. Oh, Sigma interface. Oh, I don't want to talk about that level. Bad level. Just straight up. Also, yeah, the lightning bolt is one of the most, one of the greatest stream moments I've ever had. I died in the level, and that exact same frame, a bolt of lightning struck right outside my house. And also that exact same frame, someone in call said activate when they said tree powers activate. That was one of the best stream moments ever.
I'll save you. Tree powers activate.
Oh my god! That is such a good moment. I think I've told this story before, but I didn't know there were storms in the forecast that day. And that was the only rumble of thunder I had heard literally that entire day. None before, none after. Sigma. I think this is the best one. This is the best of the Greek level trilogy. It doesn't beat out Shockbreaker or Ouroboros, but it comes really close to both. I'm putting it in S. Singularity. Oh boy. I have stories about this level. E tier, and here's why. First off, this level's just bad. It's just not enjoyable. Second, when this level came out, I started playing it like frame one. There was a race between a lot of people, but the three main competitors were me, Zeroya, and Hotball 1. Hotball and I were really close. Like, we both had a record in the 90s at the same time, and Zeroya only had like 60. So, I don't remember if I was streaming or not, but Hotball ended up beating it before me, like the day before. And he literally on stream, when he beats it, goes, I beat it before technical, guys. Nobody cares. Shout out to the music for stopping when I said nobody cares, by the way. That was perfect. Yeah, I was not happy about it. So unhappy about it that I stopped playing the game for the night. Ironically enough, I wake up the next morning to see that Zeroya had fluked the level from like 60. So I wasn't even the second to beat it. I was the third. And I had the record at the time. Thankfully, I beat it that morning. If this is a funny level tier list, this is at the top of the list. Unfortunately, it's not. So this level's C. It's I don't really have to elaborate as to why Scraw's like in the middle. The two Sonic Wave levels. Let's do SWR first. Sonic Wave Rebirth it's A, I think. I'm not gonna elaborate on that because I will elaborate on this one. Sonic Wave, the level that I have beaten the second most times out of any level in the game. I've beaten this level 8 times. I am not moving it. S tier. I like Sonic Wave. It's really fun. I enjoy it a ton. Oh, Spatial Rend. This is such a love-or-hate level. I'm putting Spatial Rend in A. It's like mid to high A. It's a fun level. There's just so many choke points, but it's a fun level. Overall, it's a fun level. I still find it hilarious that Serve actually died at the last part. It is unfortunate, but it was funny. All right, moving on. Spectrum Cyclone. This also got an update. And if I remember correctly, the update actually fixed a lot that was wrong with it. However, I'm ranking these based on when I beat it, and for that, I'm putting this in C. I didn't enjoy it very much. I got really, really frustrated over Spectrum Cyclone. Stemmy Redux. Ooh. Good level, good level, good level. A. It's one of those levels where if you play it for too long, it gets boring. But if you play it in like increments, kind of, it's a really, really fun level. Step to Hell. Everyone hates this level. Guess who doesn't hate this level? Me. A tier. Yeah. Subsonic. I don't know if I want to put this in A or S. I see more S's, so I'm putting it in S. It's like borderline. Subversive. What? This level's a thing? I forgot about this one. This level suffers from the same thing as Carnage mode, except it's slightly more fun, so it goes in D tier. It's just a snooze fest. A Surge of Memories? Yeah, Surge of Memories. This level's not that good. C. I don't like it. Okay, Tartarus. My hardest. Not the hardest anymore, because this game's too hard. This might be one of my more controversial placements. I really enjoy Tartarus. I mean, it's hard as balls, but it's not a bad level. It's a good level. I love it. Ship isn't even my skill set, and I still enjoyed it. Moving on. Team Z. F. Just straight up F. At the time I beat it, it was my second least favorite level to Infernal Abyss. I hate it. Quite honestly, it kind of rivals Lucid Nightmares for one of my least favorites. Guys. Fear. Anyway. Tempest Tornado. I like this. I like this level. A tier. Straight up. Solid A tier. What is this thumbnail? Oh, what was I doing in 2018? E. Oh, it's such a shit level. Shit thumbnail for a shit level. And the Hell Factory, the worst of the Team in 2 levels. So this one's going in C. Oh, I get to slam 2 levels in a row for the second time. Yes! Yes! And yes. Oh, that feels so good. The Hell World, it makes me fall asleep. I've told this story before. The Hell World is the only level that has genuinely put me to sleep. It is the only one that has ever done that. And then as for the ultimate phase, like, I'm letting experience get in the way of my opinion with TUP, but it was just horrible. The ultimate phase is also one of the saddest things to happen to me in GD because I played it for genuinely 2 weeks straight on 60 hertz. I got 98, I got 144 hertz and beat it in unironically 1 1 hour. I have yet to beat it on 60 hertz, and I probably never will. Okay, Titan Complex. Good. A. It's like the most A tier level. It looks like shit, but it's fun. Oh, Torsion. I forgot I beat this. This is like a new one. This one was actually really fun. I'm putting this in S. I really like this one. Oh, I forgot about this one. Hardest level I've ever beaten on 60 hertz. And this was back in like 2017 when this level was on the list. It's like average. It's either C or B. We're gonna put this in C. All right, next one. Under Lava Land. Even though this level's so free, I actually had to quit this level temporarily just because I absolutely hated it. It's straight up F. Unearthed. I don't know about this level. It's so long. It just kind of drags. I'll put it in B. Why not? Uprise, on the other hand. Oh boy. Fun fact, I streamed this level and I beat it in 10 minutes and I had to end stream because I had other stuff to do. E tier. It's just a garbage level. All right, Violently X. I remember jack about this level. But yeah, this is like the biggest example of an early 2.1 level. I'm gonna slap it in B tier, but it's like in the middle again. Visible Ray, my 100th extreme demon. I still rewatch the intro to this video occasionally because it actually kind of makes me a little emotional because the way I constructed the intro is like, I like it. This level is a blast. S tier, easy. I love this level so much. Volume, no, just no. D tier, I'm putting it in D. Wasureta, I wish I could just put it in F for obvious reasons, but I can't. You know why? Because this level is actually so fun. It's a blast to play. S. Wave Breaker. I beat this really quick. This level's fun. A tier. It's a good ass level. Wow. Another A tier, I think. It's fun. It's just spam, but it's fun. XO. Oh boy. All right, here's the thing. This level, for whatever reason on YouTube, generates such high view counts, and I don't understand why. But here's the thing. I still like the level, but not enough to give it A or above. I give it B tier. It's like high B tier. However, I will say, if I have to hear one more person or see one more person freaking say she's in love with the concept, I will die. Yadagarasu. I like this level, but it's tainted by the fact that I was in call with my ex-girlfriend when I beat the level. I was just casually playing GD, just like playing the level. I was in call with my fucking ex-girlfriend when I beat it, at least. It's B tier. And I'm gonna say it on stream now, the one that cheated on me. Yeah! I love it! It's fine, I'm with somebody much better. Thank you, Zafkiel. I think this is gonna be my fourth and final double S. I've always loved Zafkiel. I really didn't have a problem with Zafkiel. Everyone hates it, just like Catalyze. Guess who doesn't hate it? Me. Zettabite. This level's so easy. I beat it in like 2 seconds. I couldn't fully enjoy it. This is also one of the first levels I had to beat with low detail mode. Put it in A. It's pretty good. I liked it. Zyre, Kabi, and Cappy. Unironically, these levels are perfectly equal in quality. So whatever Zyre Kabi goes into, Cappy is following. Like, these levels are perfectly equal in my opinion. I think they're both A tier. No. B tier. I think they're both B. They don't fit my skill set at all, but I still enjoyed them somehow. Of course, the final level is so fitting. Zodiac. Oh boy. All right, now here's the thing. I don't hate this level. I'm gonna spare you the dramatics and just tell you straight up I don't hate this level. In fact, I don't really dislike it at all. Put it in B. I think B tier fits Zodiac. It blew my mind that back then I was racing 240 hertz players and they just all quit the level for whatever reason. There were like 4 people that were racing me to beat the level first that literally all quit the level. So I was the only one left still playing it. And that was the only reason I kept playing it too. The other 4 had higher records than I did. And then out of nowhere, I got 90%. I took the record back and then all of them just quit. I was alone trying to beat Zodiac. So I was just given first victor on Zodiac for free pretty much because everyone dropped it. I was the only one playing it. That is my tier list. Now that I'm about to move things, I'm moving Tartarus down to A. I think just in the moment, I just wanted to see the chat's reaction to me putting it in S. I'm gonna move it down to A. I'm gonna bump Shock Therapy up to B just because, you know, I think it's ever so slightly above average. Here's one change I will make to this. I'll move Under Lava Land up to E. That was the only other change I'll make. Actually, add a row below. Shut up. Yeah, there you go. Shut up tier. All right, that's my list. My throat is killing me from how much talking I've been doing. So I'm gonna go rest. So whatever level I put in whatever tier, whatever I said about a level, just because I said it doesn't mean you have to agree with it. I'm looking at you, whoever's watching it. You hear me? You got it? Cool. I think I've had a slightly higher tolerance than most GD players, so that's why so many levels are B and up as opposed to C and down. But this is a thing I've had planned for like multiple months, and I'm glad I actually got around to doing it because I am no longer a lazy dickhead anymore. All right, thanks guys for coming. Thanks for sticking around. I will see you guys in the next stream and when this video is up. Bye-bye, y'all.